There are many killers in the world of man, and across history. However, none of them quite compare to the cruelty that is Mother Nature. For through her harsh winter, she kills plants, animals, and even humans. But the one thing she can never kill is the memories that we make along the way. And that is the only solace within winter. I don't know, I was kind of grasping for straws there. I did not have a good strategy for this one, but I hope y'all enjoyed that. Anyway, how y'all doing? 'Tis a Tuesday night. Thank you very much for your patience, Twitch audience. The ads are finally done. 'Twas a Breckenhouse out of 10. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We only got, what, 3 more of these to do? And then I finally get to take a break before we go back to detective games. We'll see. We'll see what the first month looks like. What the first week looks like. We'll get one more in. Because Sunday is in fact the last day of August. But I got... yeah, it'll never stop. It'll never stop. Who am I kidding? Anyway, hello Centrion. Dahlia, enjoy your lurking. I know you got a lot to grieving to do in the shadows. And hello to anybody out there who is lurking around. We appreciate your time, any likes you might give, and any subscriptions made this stream or any other stream. And of course, to the VOD watcher, hello. We appreciate you as well. I am still recovering from Friday. I don't know what it is, but like after pushing so hard to make Kion Trials OST a reality, it's left me in a huge creative and otherwise burnout. And I think I'm finally getting over it today. But we had some cool stuff happen today, aside from Mr. Bones being tired all the time. Gamescom's like opening night happened. B, welcome on in, welcome on in. How you doing? Life do be burning out. Let's hope not for a while, yeah? Let's see here. What was I gonna do? Ah, yes, that's right. So, as y'all know, Gamescom happened today. I looked at it, a couple of the trailers. I like what I see. Stage tour looks cool, although the controller still costs an arm and a leg. The new Mega Man looks sick, as in like, it looks like Mega Man, but I like the tunes that go with it. Just finished grabbing something for a craft. Nice. Yeah, let's try to keep the doom and gloom to a minimum. That's the last thing we need at this stream. We don't need a dead guy talking about things dying off. Wait, I just did that. Anyway, don't worry about it. But... everything looked cool so far. I did not get a chance to finish it, but you know what I did get to watch recently? I got to watch a friggin' amazing video by Skeleban about Gears of War beta. Michael Splaticoy has been telling me all about it. He showed me like one Discord session where he was like playing co-op with people. But yeah, goddamn, it looks so good. It looks so good. There's so many good games coming out, and I have no system to run any of them whatsoever. They're remaking Heroes of Might and Magic 3, which is cool. Ooh. Now that's a title I've not heard of in a very long time, but I do know of its existence. Never played it personally, though. Heroes of Might and Magic. I don't know. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I need to go check out the rest of them. A new Worms game was announced. Roller Coaster Tycoons, looking like it's getting a remaster or a sequel, I'm not sure which. A whole bunch of interesting stuff, but it's like 3 hours, 2 to 3 hours of game trailers, and I need to make time to actually do that. It's one of the best tactical strategy games out there. Ah, I see, I see. Okay, gotcha. Well, good news for my usual withered voice. I will not have to do much reading today. Because this Mire is... Well, let's talk about the game real quick. First off, Mire is actually well-voiced. It has a full cast of voice actors. Thankfully. There's Witcher 3 free stuff? Oh, damn. Shit, well, that's another series I haven't gotten my grippers on, actually. For maybe obvious reasons. Well, no, it's a really good game, and it's based off of a really good book from what I hear. Like, a lot of people who play it are just, like, immediately in love with it. I own the original Witcher on GOG, but I have not gotten through it because it's kind of... It kind of shows its age, and it's a very kind of janky action RPG. It looks fun. The third one looks very fun. But I still need to go back and through and watch Gamescom. But back to Mire. So this game, it's definitely a detective game. We play as one investigative journalist and one detective proper. But it's also psychological horror, so I'm kind of nervous. But it looks gorgeous. Like, there's hand-drawn art all over the place. It looks like, I don't know if I'd say Norman Rockwell-esque, but it's definitely like got a beautiful presentation quality, and they recently updated it with some noir comic designs for cutscenes. And apparently music, from what I read of the update notes. But I'm excited to dig into it. I already had to dig into a little bit to test it out. I'm excited. I'm kind of nervous because it's a slow burn, and I don't know how long this slow burn will be for a demo. If it becomes short again, sorry B, you don't have the option to try and slam me with another gift. It's not out yet. It looks fantastic. I also have the Seance of Blake Manor on backup, should we need to transition to another detective demo. They outdid themselves with this game. I see. Look, I don't mean to call you out there, B, but you can't start another series. I know I need to play it. It's by the same people who did, what is it? Was it Darkside Detective? They're the same devs, Spooky Door. I loved that game. I loved Darkside Detective when I played it all those years ago. So if it's the same sort of witty writing in a brand new medium, I'm definitely gonna enjoy it. This game in particular brings back some good memories. Like, of the sort of art style reminds me a lot of, like, Medal of Honor cover arts and stuff I've seen in, like, history books. All sorts of reminiscence of, like, old propaganda video. Like, it's just a lot of handcrafted work. A lot of handcrafted work, and I appreciate the effort. Let's see, is there anything else I need to discuss? I guess I will say, I will give a full disclosure. I think I've talked about this already. I've talked about this with friends. I'm not sure if I've mentioned this on stream, but at some point during September, when the month of mystery is finally over, y'all be prepared to be bored out of your skulls because I got a fighting game fix I need to get. And I don't know when exactly this will be, but unfortunately for anybody who is not into fighting games, there will be a fighting game week. I will pull together people that I know enjoy fighting games. I will play a bunch of them in a row, and I will not apologize because, damn it, I need to wear out this. I need to break in this fight pad I got. And I also enjoy my fight stick a lot. I just want to play fighting games, man. I love mystery games. I love detective stuff. But, bro, my brain is gonna break with all this thinking it's been doing. And what games will I play? So far, what I have written down on my calendar as options, I'm thinking BlazBlue Central Fiction, Maybe Smash. I'm not sure about that one, personally. I know a bunch of friends would love to play it. Definitely Killer Instinct SNES. Don't know how that's gonna work. I wish I could get a Street Fighter in, but there's only so many days in the week that I'm willing to stream. And I think Tekken 7 will be on there as well. Aside from that, any of those could be swapped in and out. I have not solidified which week it will be and what games will be on that week. But I just need to throw hands, man. I need to think with instinct instead of forethought. So, yeah, I need a detox week. Very soon. Very soon. Sometime in September. And then, of course, and sometime in September, I'm not sure exactly which, I have a soft date in mind. The Bones will retire. So, we'll see how that all figures out. But I think, unfortunately, Dark Souls will have to either end prematurely, or it will be... There will be a moment where Boneless Ricky takes over the reins from Mr. Bones himself. Throw Hands Week, that does sound... Throw Hands Week, yep, yes sir, the THW. I'm not making branding out of that. That's a silly idea. Maybe. Anyway, I think we've yapped on long enough. Hello, Tanan Zero. Our resident lurker here. Welcome on in, welcome on in. I know. But good news, you guys get to become skeletons yourselves, so the bones ain't going anywhere. I'm just, you know, donning a human body mecha for myself. And hopefully you guys like it. You know. I know. You guys like me, not the model too much. You admire it, you're gonna get attached to it, but who I am is who I am behind the mask. Just in time for the game. Tadaima, welcome home. Alright, let us take one sip and begin Hollowmire, Shadow of Breckenhouse. Oh boy. I'm nervous. I'm immediately nervous. It sounds good, it looks good, I have hopefully keyed it in just right. But y'all let me know, of course, as always, if things are too loud. Don't want to turn... Oop, that's too loud. 50. Let's try that. Now I can use the detective as background noise for my new craft idea. Good choice, honestly. Although the visuals are striking. This is going to be an interesting one because I'm not going to be the only one doing voice acting for once. Alright. Oh boy. Alright. So, for the record, everybody, the developers did reach out when we were initially going to stream this and wanted me to wait for this update. And I did see what it was in store for us. So there was some good quality of life updates. Apparently some of the music is new. I think it said noir mesh music, and then some graphic novel designed like comic strips for certain cutscenes. I'm excited. Let's begin. Yes, that was just a test. Thank you. But please do let me know if anything is too loud or too quiet. I have done my best to balance this game as I see fit. London, England, 1937. You are John Rowe. Your story begins here, in a world on the brink of war. You find Eve. You meet at a midsummer ball. Her eyes catch yours. Her smile feels familiar, as if you've known each other for years. You share an unspoken connection. In months, you and Eve are inseparable, lost in dreams and laughter. She's everything you didn't know you were missing. She feels it too. You and Eve marry in a small ceremony and settle into a quiet home on the edge of town. Life is peaceful and full. It's a good day to be an Englishman. Walk faster with shift, press space to continue. Look at all of this.
Tempting, but I shouldn't stop.
Yeah, we got business to take care of, unfortunately, but look at that. Look at those suits. Oof.
Suits and boots. I'm sorted.
But you can never have enough. I mean, I know you've got like 5 different versions of your suit in storage, but still. God. Talk about every frame of painting, man.
Smells wonderful. Shame they're not open yet.
Soon. More cafes never hurt nobody. Ooh.
Maybe tonight.
Wines and spirits, yes. Tuberculosis for free. Fellow looks dapper, much like yourself, detective. Thank you. Whitby and Quill, age literature, books! Books!
I'll lose an hour in there.
And I'll lose 5. Get in there.
Plenty to read.
Too much. Not enough, I think. Not enough. Ooh.
Morning. Morning. Let's see. Work notices. Someone's selling a bicycle. Nothing new.
Alright, let's have a talk with our chum here. Hello.
Morning, Richard.
Hello, Richard.
Morning, John. Keeping warm?
I wish. There's nothing that can keep these bones warm.
Doing my best. Strange weather.
So they say. Forecast reckons it'll carry on.
I'll see you inside.
The humdrum of everyday life.
Right
a wonderful
behind
thing.
you.
Of course, being the year as it were. Together, you have a daughter, Alice. She has Eve's eyes and your sense of adventure. But then the war in Europe comes in 1939. Switch on the radio. Tune the radio. That's not it. Keep searching.
It's June the 4th, and this is the news. As the Prime Minister prepares to deliver a critical address to the House of Commons, the nation reflects on the successful evacuation
Not exactly
from
what we're
the
looking
beaches
for.
of
Find
Dunkirk.
Churchill's speech.
We shall fight on the seas and oceans. We shall fight with growing confidence and strength in the air. We shall defend our island, whatever the cost may be.
And thus begins several years of death. Oh boy, Dahlia. A letter arrives. You are called to serve your country. Eve stays strong, though she feels the uncertainty ahead. As you leave, she places a locket in your hand. Inside is a picture of her and Alice, and it reads, "Always with you" on the reverse side. Letters become your lifeline. You write to Eve, promising to return. You mention William, a fellow soldier.
He's like a little brother. I've made a good friend.
Yeah, enjoy your lurkin, Dahlia. Rest up. You're gonna need it, I know. Eve writes about Alice. counting down the days till you're together.
We both miss you so much, John. I'll keep your picture with me, always.
Dearest Eve, we are near the end of this dreadful war. I may even be home by Christmas. It won't be long now, my love.
There were so many letters written like that, and yet the war persisted.
I can't believe how much she's grown. I show your picture to her every day. I know she will recognize you when you return.
William, down!
Soon you share terrible news.
No!
William was shot and died in combat.
I did all I could to save him, but it wasn't enough. The pain of losing him is unbearable.
Despite it all, you promised to return to her and Alice.
For William and for us, I'll come home.
Many empty promises like that were made. Not empty by intention, but definitely by circumstance.
Good morning, John.
Morning. Just the usual reading for the reception.
Ah, nothing of interest then. How are you doing, madame?
Did you get caught up in the snow?
Somewhat.
Yes.
Go on up. Have a nice day.
Howdy much. Is the one bit of British slang I know. And it's not even British, I think it's like Sheffield? In 1945, war in Europe ends. You return to England. This game has so much character. I know. I'm happy about this. Your train pulls into familiar hills and fields. In your hand, the locket Eve gave you. You reach your house.
Eve?
Your home is silent. Dust settled on untouched things. Neighbors talk of a bombing weeks before, and that Eve and Alice soon left after. Desperate, you search for them, following every clue. Weeks become months. Still, nothing. It's as if they vanished. Then you start to see them. Everywhere you go, you catch glimpses. A child with Alice's curls running through a field. A woman with Eve's grace disappearing into a crowd. Friends tell you that it's just your mind, frayed from war and grief. They say you can't keep searching forever, that it's time you move on. You become a journalist. You're drawn to stories of the strange and unexplained, as if there's a pattern to uncover. Thank you for the 5 stream streak, buddy. Welcome on in, faves. Alright. Give me one moment. Need to uncover something. There we go. Hello, Wonton.
Still coming down.
How you doing? How you doing? Oh boy. Well, what do we have here?
Weather's taken its toll. Whole villages losing power.
Oof. That's bad.
Strange lights over Blackridge. Again. Local man claims missing hours.
House?
Voices heard across the moor. We've had our share of odd ones this week.
Very.
Henry's piece. Witnesses describe figure in the fog. Front page.
This is an interesting... How about yous? Doing good, doing good. I'm chilling on a Tuesday evening with a very slow burn detective game. I'm happy. Yeah, typically with indie games, sometimes
Morning,
it's...
John. Off somewhere exciting?
Exciting might not be the term for it.
Charlie's waiting for me.
Oh boy. Alright, I have to actually walk over to you to have a chat.
So, where are they sending you?
That's a great question. I don't know. I barely work here today.
Not sure yet.
That mysterious, is it?
Apparently.
Barely, some might say.
Well, wherever it is, chocolates.
Okay, you don't have to say it like that. You just have to, you could just normally request chocolates like that.
High expectations.
I have standards.
Everybody in this game looks freaking gorgeous, honestly. Alright. Let me just bring it down a little bit. Alright. You in the back there, what you working on?
Hello, John.
Hello?
They ran my piece on the front page. Witnesses describe the figure in the fog. Quite the story.
Very.
Anyway, Charlie's got a new assignment for you. He's waiting in his office.
Oh boy. Well, there's a brand new assignment in the bleak middle of winter. Boy howdy, are we gonna have a time. Charlie, let me in. Yeah, no. Good direction, good rhythm, good texture of voice. I mean, this is Britain we're talking about. Everybody has... It is an acting city. There are so many different ways to get into acting in England, from what I understand. And everybody's got such a wonderful tone to them. It's amazing. Over time, your focus shifts to tales of spirits in the beyond. Each one feels like a connection to Eve and Alice. Years pass. Your search fades, but the feeling never dies. The feeling never does. One night, as you drift to sleep, a warm hand touches yours. You look up. Eve is there, smiling, with Alice beside her.
Wake up.
Ugh. Yeah. Okay.
Morning, John.
Morning, Charles.
Good morning, Charles.
So, it's Brecon House, then. You'll be heading down into the West Country. Lovely area.
Will there be someone on site?
The groundskeeper, Walter Pendrick, an old friend of my family. He's a little odd, but knows the house well.
Yeah, going in 10 miles in any direction can get you almost a whole new accent surrounding you. Yeah, it's a tiny... It is an island, but a very diverse one. It's amazing. Truly amazing.
Understood.
Your train gets in at 5, and he'll be waiting at the station for you.
Charles points to a ticket on the desk. Ticket to Falstow. Interesting.
We'll see you in a few days, then. Have a safe trip, John.
Much obliged.
Thanks, Charles.
The northern parts are almost unintelligible. I mean, yeah, even Tejas has got...
Cornwall. About as far from London as one can get.
Oh, these look amazing.
By 5 o'clock, I'll be in the middle of nowhere. And Mr. Pendrick should be waiting for me on the other side. Charles says he's an odd fellow. We'll see. Though, I really can't shake this feeling I'm walking into something.
This reminds me immediately of how Max Payne does it. I've only seen clips here and there, but I know Max Payne has the same sort of like graphic novel, comic book-esque style. Oh, this might be loud. A touch loud. Wow, okay.
Where is he?
Yeah, where's the man we're meant to meet? Oh wait, you there.
Oi, you John?
Aye?
John Rowe, yes.
Right, I'm Walter. We got a long drive ahead of us. Let's go.
Lead the way.
How friendly.
Glasgowian is one hell of an accent. Glaswegian. Oh, not Glasgowian. That's Glaswegian.
You a ghost hunter then?
No, I'm just a plain old ghost. Thank you very much.
Not quite. Just a journalist.
What makes a journalist want to stay at Brecon House?
I specialize in the supernatural. I suppose people have a morbid curiosity about such things.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Maybe morbid curiosity is what's informing me about playing this.
And you, Mr. Rowe? Do you believe in the supernatural?
Walter asks whether John believes in ghosts. John pauses for a moment and then before answering. Well, there's a ghost haunting my streams every now and again, so I'm open-minded about it.
Mr. Pendrick, I've stayed in the most haunted locations our great country has to offer. It stands to reason. I do keep an open mind.
I see.
Walter watches John carefully. A faint smile touches his lips.
There have been others come to stay over the years.
Ah, have they?
Others?
A majority, but about as close as you can get to Scots without being in Scotland. Can't understand a word of their mouth. I feel that.
Seldom does she receive visitors, and those who do arrive rarely stay long. Only 4 have spent a night here. 2 of those, they're up at the asylum now.
Are they now? So you're telling me sanity-reducing moments happen here? You ever heard of a fellow named Cthulhu, first name Frank?
And the other 2?
That's Irish, Ricky. God damn. Oh, we got a little bit of a drop. And we're back. Okay.
Well, they never left, Mr. Rowe.
Never left. Telling me I'm about to board up with a couple of crazies? Oh boy.
They died at the house.
They what now?
That's not what I said, Mr. Rowe. Only that they went in, and they didn't come out.
And was there a search?
The police attended, didn't spend long inside, mind, but they gave that place a good top to tail.
I see.
They most likely absconded in the night, Mr. Pendrick. Nothing more than that.
Left everything they did, even their shoes at the front door.
So they vanished without a trace. Maybe that might lead me to understand where my wife and kid went. Instead of, you know, America.
Maybe they lost their minds. Some people only need a little nudge.
I wouldn't know about that, friendo.
If you're trying to worry me, Mr. Pendrick, it won't work.
Not to worry, Mr. Rowe. Just to warn.
Much obliged, I think.
There she is. Brecon House. There's no place quite like her. I do hope she treats you kindly, Mr. Rowe.
As do I, Mr. What was your last name? I forgot. I'm not even gonna try. I'm not even gonna try, Wonton. That I hear it in my head, and it's a mixture of Irish and Scottish, which means it's heresy. I won't even try.
I can't get you to the front of the house, but there's a gate and steps leading up just there.
Ah.
There's a lot of doors in that house. Places to get lost.
Oh, lovely. That means it's gonna be a nice little maze for yours truly. Tell me, did you bring any refreshments, say tea and biscuits?
You're staying in Thorncroft, 2nd floor. I've marked on this map for you.
Ah, lovely. Some objects catch the light. Ooh, okay. So anything glowing I should be picking up. Much obliged to you.
There's a spare key under the plant pot near the front door. You can let yourself in. I'll be back in the morning to pick you up. 7 a.m. sharp.
We survive one night in Brecon House, and the world is our oyster. Gotcha.
Yes. Good night, Mr. Pendrick. Thank you for the ride.
It stands to reason. Do keep an open mind.
Walter remembers you believe in ghosts.
One last bit of advice, Mr. Rowe. Don't disturb what's inside. The house has a way of noticing.
What do you mean the house has a way of noticing?
Ah, yes, quite. Thank you, Mr. Pendrick.
Very good.
Phew.
You have yourself a nice night, Mr. Rowe.
Same to you. Ta-ta for now. Open your inventory with I. Space to continue. Well, I hope you got some good ice for him now. Let's see here. A third-class ticket to Falstow, Cornwall. Train arrives at 5 p.m. A long journey from London, and a long way from home. A threepenny bit. A well-worn threepenny bit. It's followed me from coat to coat over the years. I've carried it for so long I barely notice it's there. More habit than treasure. Eve's locket. The locket Eve gave me the day I left. Inside is a photograph of her and Alice, engraved with the words, "Always with you." I try not to think of how long it's been. The Brecon House map. A worn map of Brecon House, showing only parts of the interior. Several rooms and corridors are marked, though much of the house remains a mystery. Walter gave it to me before I arrived. Okay. Alright. One thing I'm going to check. Is there a map? Yes, okay. But it's not available to us just yet. Threepence was an actual coin here. Oh. Yep, the bones are straight. Thank you for asking.
Brecon House.
The one and only, as far as I know. Okay.
The house remains immaculate, though few ever see it. Each room polished, the halls swept, the grounds in order, yet all without purpose.
Without purpose, he says. I mean, that feels like most manors I've understood.
They trust me to keep Brecon House intact, though they visit only rarely and then only briefly.
You're the housekeeper, then.
Sounds like Mr. Pendrick's heading off.
What's this?
A wishing well.
Huh.
Haven't seen one in years. What to wish for?
A threepenny bit in hand, John prepares to make a wish. I mean, it's a lucky coin, y'all. Do we really want to get rid of it? Or do you think maybe we hold on to it for... Save it? For a penny. It's traveled with him from coat to coat. A habit. We believe in ghosts, but I don't know if we believe in fortune. Let's... Something to stir the blood. Relax to good night's rest, yeah.
No.
It was those 4 smallest koi. Keep it. Alright. We'll see if the ghosts exist. In this universe. I don't know. Maybe British ghosts are a myth, or maybe there's an entire mini-series about ghosts in Britain. Let's see. Typically good things are to the right. Or it could just be a rotunda.
Perhaps they will never return. Perhaps Brecon House is mine in all but name.
Perhaps you're looking to have this taken by your estate, Whatever the case may be. It is locked, right?
This door is locked.
Yep.
There's a spare key under the plant pot near the front door.
Yep. Let's go ahead and let ourselves in. Here's the pot.
Just where Walter said it would be.
Perhaps you are a bad guy. Perhaps. Yeah, there's some things... There's some details I know about this game. There's some details I know about this game that make me question things, but I think it'll be fine. The key found beneath the plant pot. The metal is dulled and pitted, and it's engraved BH, Brecon House. Then locks the back door. That was loud. Oh dear. November 11th, 1952, 7 p.m. Late 18th century stands isolated in the countryside. Alright. Arrived at Brecon House. I don't know if they extended the demo, but they definitely put a lot more into it. Arrived at Brecon House. Late 18th century. Stands isolated in the Cornish countryside. Dutch owners. Old money. Absent. Groundskeeper. Kept his distance, but spoke freely about the house. Insists it's haunted. This visit feels different somehow. Maybe it's just the cold. Unsettled, but curious. Yeah, we used to have 7 coins till 1971, so quite recent actually. Interesting.
Lovely. Drafty old house in the middle of nowhere. Snow coming down like the apocalypse. A perfect holiday getaway.
Hey, I mean, skiers wouldn't argue
One
against
thing
it.
at a time. Let's find the bedroom.
Okay. Let me check one thing. Voiceover volume, environment volume. I'm wondering which one is SFX, and if it's master, it's rolled into master, we might be doomed. Alright. Let's have a look-see around here.
Fine piece of furniture.
Very. I'd be envious of any of this. Bar parlor. Fend the bedroom, he says. Yeah, I want to look around first, though. What is all this?
Plates, dishes, ornaments. Set out with care. Not a speck of dust. Pendrick takes pride in his work.
Very. Interesting.
Ornaments. Bits and bobs. Nothing of interest.
What's this door lead to? It's locked. Okay. Brecon House ain't all that welcoming, huh? Thankfully we can speed up our lovely little jaunt here. A little bit. Alright, what's this? Mysterious wooden
No.
door.
I'm looking for a bedroom.
Okay. You're that tired. I understand. It was a long train ride / car ride. What about the bar?
No, I think the bedroom will be upstairs.
Alright. Fine. The coins, according to Wonton, are a farthing, halfpenny, penny, 3 pence, 6 pence, shilling, florin, half crown, and crown. Wow. Yeah, I've only heard those used in passing every now and again in, like, movies and such. Farthing was a 4th pence. Interesting. I didn't know it was that complicated. Whoa. This place has some serious money to it. Electricity, which is good. Bodes well. Pray I don't get bonked by anybody for that. Alright, let's check this room first.
Clean and tidy.
Ooh, my goodness! A gold
Big enough to
bath.
swim in.
And basin.
Curious.
Okay, that's curious. And concerning that I can see that. There is blood in the other room.
This must be Mr. Pendrick's office.
If it is, what's the tomato sauce doing on here?
Is that blood? There's an awful lot of it. What happened here?
Let's have a look-see into this.
Tools for mending or prying might prove useful before the night is through. War taught me to keep anything useful.
I'm gonna have to sit you down and explain your currency over there to me at some point, Wonton. Guinea and Sovereign offer this. I feel like, yeah. I thought it was a couple missing. Okay.
Walter probably keeps them for repairs, but I'll take them just the same.
Yeah, he will miss them. He's coming back in the morning. We can hand him back to him later. A whole lot of stuff here. Let's
There's
see.
a note.
Yeah? What's this?
Sheets for guest rooms. Laundress to deliver. Wine for the cellar. Visa preference. Red, not sweet. Oil for lamps. Check hall sconces.
So it's a simple to-do list.
Flowers for drawing room. Replace wilted roses. Nursery. Dusted. Toys. Untouched. Chapel gate. Latch to be fastened before dusk.
Intriguing. Very intriguing. Alright. Let's continue our hunt for the bedroom then. This seems promising. Hey? This is a living room of sorts. Oh, this is the second floor that we're on. Did y'all hear something?
Unusual choice for a house like this. On the left, angels. On the right, demons.
Heaven and hell.
They face each other, like two armies caught in a still moment. Makes you wonder about the family. Religious, perhaps.
Perhaps.
I should explore that corridor.
Okay, John, alright. We're that curious about the corridor, then. What do you see? Nothing spooky, I hope. Hey! Oi! You there! Who are you? Alright, so we ain't alone at Brecken House.
Someone's on the grounds. Why? Maybe just passing through, but he was looking up at me.
He saw us. That's not good. It's alright, John. It's alright. I'm gonna have to talk to you like I talked to Jack Walters. It's okay, John. Don't let your sanity drop too low.
Navigating this house isn't easy. I'll need to consult Mr. Pendrick's map. The room I'm looking for is called Thorncroft.
He needs to upgrade his stealth level. Okay, so we are in the Thorncroft, actually. So the bedroom should be around here somewhere. Up to loft, down to radio room. Oh, no, wait. We're over here. We're the little hat at the very bottom of there. I know you can barely see it, but it's that little thing down there. So we need to go a ways away. Also, like Jack, why didn't you bring a gun, John? Because he's an investigative journalist. He may be a war survivor. He may be a veteran, but I don't know if, like, for starters, this is England we're talking about. England is strictly no guns. I don't know how soon that was after the war, though.
Some various odds and ends.
Like, remember, this is not America we're dealing with here. This is England. Okay. No one home. Gotcha. So that's Peter's Lake. Oh, the decor is so beautiful.
More paintings.
I love looking at this place. Look at that. Look at the floor. Look at the floor. That's a neat detail. It's shined to a reflective finish. Oh, these are laminated woods. Oh, hello there, handsome. I hope you stay that way, handsome, because I don't want to see a demon in that mirror. This is Hutchbug. Interesting choice of naming nomenclature. This leads downstairs, also locked. Who are you? Oi!
Paintings and portraits. I wonder who made them.
I saw that, you son of a bitch. You looked at me. Thorncroft is where it is.
Bits and bobs. Nothing of interest.
I always hated when paintings look at you. Drawing room. Also locked? No, this one's nice and
A
open.
sitting room. Looks comfortable.
And a big old chandelier ready to crush us. Hello, a book.
Borden Downs. An asylum from the Victorian era. They call it treatment. But these pages speak of experiments. Cruelty masked as science.
Hmm.
And left open on the side. As if I was meant to find it.
Cheeky. So who leaves out a tray of tea like that? I mean, it's probably not filled at all, but still. Okay. This is Tapsun. Also locked. Okay. We're in a house full of locks, and we got 3 minutes. So we are going to take it easy real quick before we open up this door into God knows what. We are going to save. And It wasn't right after the war, I'll give you that. 1968, we started passing gun control. I won't go into details on why. I can only imagine, Wonton. We're going to take a small break here, folks. I am going to go use the little skeleton's room, and we'll be right back with more Hollow Mire, Shadow of Breckenhouse. Don't go anywhere, we'll be right back. Alright, I'm back a little bit early, but the ads are still going over on the Twitch side of things. Excuse me. Hello everybody, I'm back. Oh, this is already intriguing. I'm kind of, in a weird way, I'm getting very, like, RPG Maker kind of horror vibes to this. Like, it is eerie. but in a sense that, like, it is slowly creeping up on you. Little details here and there are slowly creeping up on you. I like it. I like it a lot. I like the game's moxie. I like how the art direction is. There's a lot of good stuff to this, man. There's a lot of good stuff to this. I'm nervous, though, because I think the game might get very loud very soon, and it may be because the master control is what's deciding what the SFX is doing. I could be mistaken. Maybe environment sounds is the SFX slider. Environment volume, but I could also be mistaken there. Like there's weather, there's environment, voiceover, and music. I'm not sure that means SFX or not, but I haven't changed this at all. Regardless, we'll be fine, I'm sure. That's how it works, and it's executing it well. Alright, everybody is locked in. Welcome back, dead detectives. Thank you for dealing with ad hell. We are ready to resume. Okay. Now, the door to our room.
Warmth. Didn't expect that. It's actually comfortable in here.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait. Who started the fire in here? This couldn't have been... This could have been Walter, could it? Potentially. Alright.
An old bed locker. Victorian, by the look of it. Heavy iron fittings. Someone valued what's inside.
Don't mess with the house, he said. Do I feel like breaking a lock? First day I'm here? No, we're an investigative journalist. Maybe later.
No.
If we need to. What's this? A letter.
A note from the groundskeeper. Wonder what this is about.
Good evening, Mr. Rowe. Welcome to Brecon House. I'm sure your stay will give you plenty to write about. As the groundskeeper, I make it my duty to keep this house in order. You're free to roam as you please. We're expecting a winter storm to roll in, so if the power happens to go out, the breaker is in the basement.
Oh, joy.
Just something to keep in mind. If you're looking for something of interest tonight, you might want to visit the old chapel on the grounds. Some say they've seen a little girl wandering there after dark, though I've never found a trace of her myself. Perhaps you'll have better luck. I've left a bottle of bourbon in the bar for you. Mr. Gibbons tells me it's your drink of choice. Consider it a welcome gift. A glass or two might help steady the nerves before venturing out. I'll see you in the morning, 7 a.m., sharp. Sleep well. Walter.
Much obliged. Hello, Luke and Jason. Your VTube model reminds me of Skullduggery Pleasant. Good choice. Good choice. Yeah, I've yet to read that book series myself, but I do know it's one of the few detective skeletons out there. Welcome on in.
Next stop, the bar. Ground floor's the best bet.
Okay. I feel as though it would be helpful to know what's in there, but at the same time... Why are we here again? We're investigative journalists. We're here to look for the creepy and cultured.
Looking good, John. Don't let it go to your head.
You look like Jack Skellington from Nightmare Before Christmas, if he got a job. What, do I look better clean shaven than old Jack?
luxurious.
Sheesh. This place has it all, man. This place has it all. Yeah, let's not break into the house. We don't need to steal anything from the house, okay? We're just here to be investigative journalists. I sense that morality might be a key feature in this game. Now, the parlor bar, I think, was downstairs, if I recall correctly.
The bar's likely on the ground floor. I should head back to the lobby.
Alright, so... going to want to go... back down this way. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Some strange sounds.
Not again. Not the little girls again. We left that back in Dark Corners of the Earth, man. Come on. Not again. And worse, it's little British girls here now. Luke.
I wonder if he's still out there.
I see, I see. Well, thank you for the compliment, I think. I assure you, I am not tasty in any way, shape, or form.
The lobby's the other way.
Okay, I'm sorry, Jack. I'm sorry. Dark Corners of the Earth did not leave you back, though. No, that game is always going to stay with me for a very solid couple of reasons. Okay. Sitting area, bathroom. Okay. Just have to go this way then. Don't freak out, John. Please. The last thing we need is for you to have another psychotic breakdown. Do-do-do. There's the bar. Lucky us. Luke and Jason are two separate people. It's a coping mechanism for my personality disorder. Oh dear. I see.
This must be the bar Mr. Pendrick mentioned.
Ah, lovely. Hey? That thing is speaking to me. I don't know why.
Hello? What's this?
Huh.
Visor family.
Oh.
Standing before Brackenhouse.
Cheeky. Cheeky buggers they are. They look rich.
Names at last. Hendrik, Elizabeth, Willem, Anna. The photograph slipped in the frame. There's a note behind. If I shake the frame, maybe I can see more.
Alright.
Don't disturb what's inside. The house has a way of noticing.
Oh, dearie me. Don't disturb what's inside. The house has a way of noticing, he says. I mean, we're an investigative journalist here. Like, it's one thing to break and enter, right? It's another thing to just shake a frame a little bit. Not drop it, I hope, but... Where's your sense of adventure? Ooh. Look, I'm what I would consider a reverent man, and while I would normally respect the house's wishes, its kindness is infinite, I'm sure, right? The house has noticed us, so... Oh, no. Screw it.
There it is. A message. 1927. A true family in better times.
Hmm.
And some kind of code. Study 4710.
Uh-oh. That's a key. That's a code to a safe. I shouldn't know that.
Those numbers must mean something. I'll keep the code in mind.
Of course, you have a live stream coming up where you're playing Mouse PI for hire. Yes, indeedy, Luke and Jason. Yes, indeedy. I do, in fact, enjoy too many detective games.
Wait, there could be more.
Oi!
What is this?
Guys? We may leave Call of Cthulhu for another stream, but Cthulhu finds its way into our homes and lovely places yet again.
A monster hidden behind the picture. Markings, strange symbols. I don't recognize the language. It looks old, a ritual, religious, maybe. It's pointing toward a mark. Pagan, not Christian. Far from it. I'll remember it. And the numbers written here. They're important, somehow.
Oh boy.
This doesn't belong in the open. I'll put the frame back together, and back where I found it.
That's it. We're not alone. We're not alone. Actually, the detective thing is just a side gig. I'm a musician. This is just what I do for... This is what I do for somebody else. I wasn't a detective before I died. Well, let's have a little bit to take the edge off here.
Fire upstairs, bourbon down here. He's making sure I settle in. Here's to you, Breckenhouse.
Here's to you. Please don't get pissed off that I shook the frame. Hey? Hey, hey!
You left me.
Hey,
who's that?
Alice, I'm sorry. We didn't leave you. You went missing.
Bloody hell!
Hey, yes, we're coming, we're coming. Ow, my ears. Alright.
Someone calling. Who could it be?
It may be Walter. Let's see.
Hello?
Hello?
Daddy?
Oh, that's promising.
Daddy? What the hell kind of prank
That's a skull.
is this? Who's calling? What the hell is this? Hello?
Well, that was cheeky. We're going insane in this house. Great.
Just a prank. Or someone lost their mind. Doesn't change anything. I've got a job to do. I'm not about to get distracted by this.
Must be the wind.
All right, John. Stay on track. The chapel's next. No sense in wasting time.
Eep. Yeah. That's cool. That is a devious cliffhanger. Yes, that's it, guys. It's a demo, but it's a fantastic little presentation of what's to come. A taste test, if you will. Wonderful. And there's multiple endings based on your story choices. Full voiced cast from a professional cast. And there was another character we did not meet, which is Detective Gwen Porter. So this was set up after the Second World War then. Yep, that's exactly it. Oh, this was a wonderful taste. But I did say if it was a little short, we do have a backup plan. So let me go ahead and get that set up real quick. Alright, let's go back to the lobby for a moment. Let's see. Interesting fanfiction there, Luke and Jason. Interesting fanfiction there. But you're not exactly right on the money. The backup plan is the Seance of Blake Manor. I should have that downloaded, ready to go. But let me just double check to make sure. Seance of Blake Manor demo. There it is. Okay. Alright, let me make sure it runs first. Very interesting story you got there, though. Very interesting story. Alright, so this is going to be one of the few times where I have to do some audio balancing live on stream, so forgive me, folks. First, I gotta make sure the game works. Gotta make sure it's not too loud, so I'm gonna swap cables here for a second. Yes, I'm going to. Just need to set up off screen real quick. Who is the dead skull on your table? Don't worry about it. That's Jeremy. He's a friend. No, I'm good. You have a complete game. Okay. Spooky doorway. Yep. But yeah, it was drawn by HoneyBee and gifted. A lot of human tragedies. Good to know. Thank you. I will keep that. Okay. Ooh, everything's at 100, so... Alright. That was a good call on my part, so let me go ahead and get back to the game screen and hook this in. Okay. Get rid of that. Take that. And... 1, 2, 3, boom. Full of ideas, aren't you, Luke and Jason? Okay. So, I'm gonna bring it up to 70. Voice volume 80. Music volume 60. SFX 80. Gonna guess with that. And then we're going to get into the game, test it out, and then restart it once we figured out that everything is A-okay. Yes, start a new game. Alright.
Mr. Ward!
Immediately it's quiet.
I'll waste no time, as there's none for wasting.
Oh wait!
I write from Blake
Not
Manor
bad.
in Connemara. Yesterday, a guest went missing. A young woman named Evelyn Dean.
Oh, yeah. I need to change some things. while this is going on. Enjoy.
Everyone here carries on as if nothing has happened. She has not left. Of that I am sure. This envelope contains £200. Please, sir, accept this money and come quick, for I fear she's not long for this world. A further £300 will be paid out if you find her alive. I know the west of Ireland might well be the far side of the world for its distance from you.
Ooh.
There's no one else to turn to.
Okay, okay.
I hear you are an honorable man, a steadfast investigator, and, perhaps most importantly, godly.
Godly? What do you mean godly?
I pray for the girl that this is true.
Oh boy. Tell me we're not going to be exorcists tonight, on top of being investigators haunted by our family. A man of God. On a mission from God. Okay. Day 1, Friday, October 29th, 11 p.m. Blake Manor Courtyard. Ireland was deeply Christian, and still is in many ways.
Evelyn Dean. Daughter of the slumlord, Rupert Dean.
Okay, voice acting definitely needs to come up.
I wonder if my employer hired me because of my past with her father. Or maybe they don't know of her father's involvement in my brother's death. I suppose that too will become clear in time.
Okay. Yep, 'tis a pun. Okay, SFX was okay. Music could come up a little bit more. There we go. Alright. We'll do with that. You can move faster by running. Press shift to run. You will move slower when crouching. Press control to toggle crouching. Settings can be altered in the options menu. Okay. Shift to run, press... Okay. Toggle crouch. Running is like that, okay. One more thing I do need to fix up here. I'm going to go ahead and go over to the YouTube side of things and fix the title, because it is no longer just Hollow Mire. Alright, one moment, folks. I'm gonna need to make a dual thumbnail for this. Interesting. Do. We got this game wishlisted on Steam, funny enough. Hey Flash, we just finished the demo for Hollow Mire, and now we're moving on to the Seance of Blake Manor. I will update all that goodness after stream. But for now, we continue. What's light as a feather, but no man can hold it long? Air, if I recall correctly. If I had to guess. If you want to be rude, pee. No, hold it long? Yeah, probably air. You breathe your breath, and since you're a skeleton, I'm guessing you took your last one. At some point, yes. This was a couple of years ago. Oh dear, wait, hold on. Gameplay interface. Good sir, is there... Screen shake is on, fine, yes, good. Camo FOV, thank you for giving me my Doom fix. Whew, okay, I was gonna be worried for a second there. I was gonna have, like, motion sickness from this game. There we go, now we can see the world as it is.
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Is somebody there?
Ah, just a bunch of crows.
What in hell?
Can't. I'm seeing things. The lateness of the hour and the long day of travel must have my nerves on edge. Still, perhaps I will ask. You can check all the evidence you find in the records. Press 2 to access the records. Adios, Luke and Jason. Thank you for stopping by. The records contain a catalog of all the evidence Ward has gathered during his investigation. Some evidence can be examined or analyzed for further information. You can examine our hiring letter, for example. Jack, John, now Declan, Ward, all seeing stuff. That is the name of the game, man. Thought I saw a woman washing clothes in the fountain out front of the manor. Built on conquered land by Edward Blake in 1655. Map of the area for several miles around. It's dated, but fit for purpose. My luggage, hastily packed. Photograph of Miss Deanne. Photograph of Miss Evelyn Deanne. She looks to be in her 20s. The letter I received hiring me on to the case. Ah. Declan Ward. Oh boy. What's this? Ah, the lovely lady. Dean. Not Deanne. Dean, okay. Miss Dean. Gotcha. Alrighty then. A not uncommon centerpiece in a place such as this. Well, let's not waste too much time. We may not want to get struck with lightning here. I see the clock at the top and I'm kind of nervous. Okay, Lord, I'm sorry. I should check with the front desk for any information on Miss Dean's whereabouts. Time is of the essence. If you are to solve the mystery of Blake Manor, time advances when Ward interacts with objects and characters. Oh! So it only advances when we interact with stuff. It does not advance when we are just moving about. That's good. You have until midnight to resolve the mystery of Miss Dean's departure. You will be free to explore further in the manor. You'll be free to further explore the manor in the coming days. Miss Dean's departure. Okay. You have to be careful with your actions. I see. I've got no interest in these jack-o'-lanterns then. Only 59 more actions can I make. There's nobody around. I could ring the reception bell or spend a moment taking the place in first. You record your goals and progress in the mystery map. Press 1 to access this. You have unlocked a mystery. You should investigate it. Ooh. Miss Dean's departure. Okay. Now we're making the corkboard with all the strings attached. Each mystery contains evidence and leads. Evidence provides information for your investigation. Leads provide guidance and avenues of investigation. Selecting a connection reveals context for why two nodes are connected. Hold the left mouse button to proceed. Letter I received hire me onto the case. Arrived at the manor to confirm if Miss Dean was here, and if no longer present, was the manner of her leaving a cause for concern. I should check into the hotel. Okay. Ooh, that's cool. Entertainment schedule. That seems important. A listing of all guest activities planned for the event. You can analyze people, documents, and certain items. Move the magnifying glass to hunt for observations. Okay. So today is the 29th. 25th, welcome luncheon. 3 p.m. afternoon tea, long games. 8 p.m. bridge game. 1 to 5 p.m. horse riding, parlor games. 2 p.m. archery, elsewise cricket. Yippee, cricket. 8 p.m. divination with Mr. Mantovani. 11 a.m. carriage tour of the land. 9 p.m. the masked ball. There's a masked ball tomorrow evening at 9 p.m. in the ballroom. Silent dinner. On Sunday, there's a silent dinner at 8 p.m. in the dining room. And a grand seance on the 31st. October 31st. Halloween. Nice. On Sunday evening, the grand seance takes place in the hedge maze at 9 p.m. Talks held daily in the drawing room, located in the west corridor. Information on talks to be posted outside the room each morning. Talks held daily in the drawing room. Okay. Yeah. Okay, interesting. This was intriguing, but I'm not sure any of this is helpful. Okay. No correlation. Alright, let's ring the bell. Hello? Anybody here? I'm meant to be welcome to... Oh!
Yes?
Hi.
Hello. I'm Declan Ward. I telegrammed ahead.
I see. We did not receive your message, Mr. Ward. Our telegraph machine is broken.
Oh, well, that explains everything.
Regardless, I am Vincent Varley, the manager here. We are quite full at present, but we can fit you in. I'll send word that a room should be prepared, and I'll show you to it as soon as is possible. It shall be no later than midnight.
Okay. So I have until midnight to solve this mystery and be boarded up for the night.
But first, we require our guests to sign in, if you would.
That'll take more time, but I must. The telegraph machine is broken. Interesting. Alright. First and foremost, Miss Dean's signature. Miss Dean signed the registration book a few days ago. Okay. There's a lot of names here, all signed within the last week. More than I thought there'd be. Excluding myself and Miss Dean, there are 17 others currently staying in the hotel. Only one guest has signed with an X, meaning this gathering has unusually high literacy rates. Person X and Father Lawrence Sinnott signed in after Miss Dean reportedly went missing. So they're more or less free from our scrutiny, I think. What's this? Guest sign-in times. The record who arrived and departed, and when. I noticed Miss Dean did not sign out.
I see you are busy for somewhere so remote, though it seems quiet around.
Huh, that's an interesting bug.
The seance has brought a great many visitors, it's true. Most have retired early to be ready for the weekend ahead.
Indeed. The, seance.
Hi, a seance.
I noticed the Miss Dean's name signing in. Does that happen to be Evelyn Dean?
It is. Rather, it was. I'm afraid she's not staying with us any longer.
Really? And why isn't her out signature out there then?
Were you hoping to meet her?
I was. She's, left already.
She has, yes.
You might be lying to me then.
Can I help with anything else?
You can engage in conversation with characters by discussing evidence from your records. Certain responses will reveal new information, exposing more about the characters and their mysteries. Discussing topics will consume time. Select Discuss Evidence to ask Mr. Varley about Miss Dean. Navigate to the People category to ask about Miss Dean. Okay. Alright, what do you know about my, client? I'm sorry, but did you say Miss Dean departed already? Yes, Tuesday night. Perhaps Wednesday morning. Her letter said she had to leave on short notice. Letter? Ah, in truth, she took her luggage and left in the middle of the night. In the morning, we found only a letter and her payment at the front desk. Would that be usual for her? I would not say, sir. This was the first time she stayed here. Can I give you a tip? By all means. It's only the demo, so we may as well receive a little bit of a pat on the back for this. Okay. I'll take a moment to analyze him. Why not? Crack in glasses. They must be difficult to see through. The damage must be recent, or surely he'd have them fixed. Intriguing. One lens cracked. Very interesting. Unhappy expression. He looks profoundly displeased. Is it with me? Or something else? Your hands. Hand on pocket watch. He keeps checking his pocket watch. He's either pressed for time, ruled by routine, or both. As we both are, I imagine.
I need nothing else, thank you.
Then please wait here. The staff will prepare your room, and I'll be back to show you to it shortly. Now, if you will excuse me, with the telegraph machine broken, I have delivery orders to write for the morning.
I probably should have pressed him more
if you
for
need
evidence.
Me again, you know how to summon me.
It's not for the demo, but for the full game. It's good to keep notes about the characters since the red herrings in the game are numerous. Ooh. So Miss Dean was here, but left. Her date of departure does line up with the letter I received. It would be good to see the letter she left behind. It seems my cutoff for investigating is midnight. I should get a move on. By exploring and interacting with items, you can progress the investigation. To see which objects you can interact with, hold down space to enable detective vision. I just want to see if I can summon him again.
May I be of service, Mr. Ward?
Aye. Not at the moment. Detective vision, of course! Let's see here. One more bit of evidence I'd like to discuss with you. I would like to know about that crack in your glasses. Did you happen to drop your glasses? It is nothing, sir. They are serviceable. I'll have them replaced after the event. Clammed up immediately about that. Is there anything else I wish to discuss with him? Not at the moment.
I need nothing else.
Then please, now, if you...
I'm going to have a look around the room first before I talk with him anymore. Private letters. Letters from a Mr. Dupre. He is half-heartedly inquiring about a business. A photo of him outside the manor is included. His expression is flat. Blast. While interacting with a person or an object, you may have more than one action to choose from. Use the scroll wheel to navigate between actions. Ooh, intriguing. I do not need to look at any of this. Grand Seance. 31st of October, 1897. Cloakroom. Don't mind if I do. Salt bowl. Crates holding something. Wait a minute. Now this is intriguing. Blasted cold. Mr. Hunter had better get on with fixing that window soon. Damn it. Nothing. St. Bridget's Cross. St. Bridget's Cross. Are one of the staff putting these up around the manor? Boots. Boots might have some indication here. Boots for use by the guests. They are average size. There are average size boots, larger ones, and smaller ones. 4 coats, 3 boots. A lightly perfumed coat. There's a note in the pocket. Miss Dean, I would like to speak with you. Perhaps Saturday, the bar at 5 p.m. The note is addressed to Miss Dean, which makes me wonder if this is her coat. But then, she's supposed to have left. I knew that, look... Yeah, it was the only coat that was not grouped together like these. Interesting. I kind of figured if her coat was here, that means something suspect is up. What's this? Water, huh? I don't need to look at the fireplace. Book? Pumpkins? Alright, it's the telegraph room. Let's see why it's broken. See if we can figure it out. There's a faint smell of burnt paper in the air here. Oh, immediately check the fireplace. There's nothing I can see from here that would be causing a burnt smell in the room. Burnt smell. Well, the telegraph machine is busted, so maybe it blew a fuse. The hotel's primary means of communication with the outside world. Apparently, the battery is dead. It requires 6 volts. These burnt-out discs are where the smell in the room is coming from. I'll remove them in case there's any risk of fire. I think I will need to replace the disc before I can do anything. Okay. Now, where on earth would I find... It seems to be stationery, ink, paper for the machines, and so on. The battery's in here. Book. What about the desk? Damn. Just a paper stack, ink, and envelopes. Wait. Used to type up incoming messages for the guests. Ink and envelopes, presumably for writing newspaper letters. Okay. Close that. Hello. Empty envelopes for letters yet to be written. Damn. So many things wasting my time. These drawers? Same as the other ones. Alright. Open this up. There's a little of interest to me in there. Alright. What was that? Hello? An isil ansli amak. I could have sworn this page was blank, but instead there is something here in Irish. If only the language hadn't been taken from us. There must be druids afoot here. Alright. So, somebody here. Seems someone was trying to follow these instructions. Zinc discs, electrolyte bridge, copper disc. Okay. I need to use all this to generate an output of 6 volts. Yeah, look at all that. So this is no good to me without batteries. I doubt there's any good, like, Irish translation books around here, but interesting, nonetheless. It sucks that I only have my mind's playing tricks on me. Dun 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 dun. Aha! These discs must be part of the telegraph machine that Mr. Varley was trying to get working. He seemed quite vexed at having prepared the order by hand. He seemed quite vexed at having to prepare the orders by hand as a result. Maybe if I can assist in its repair, it'll warm to me. Another private letter, real quick. This letter is written in swirly script that I think may be Middle Eastern? Intriguing, but not useful. A personal letter from Victoria Lau. There's no reference to the manor or planned event whatsoever. Nah. Okay. We do have a couple of new connections, though. I see, okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and do the man a favor. Maybe, just maybe, we can actually get on his good side. I think it was a red skeleton. Man, red skeleton? That... Okay, so it is... Yeah, it's like an ice cream sandwich, but with a blueberry and then an orange on the outside. So like 1 part bread, 1 part blueberry. Thank you, Ryan. This diagram shows a voltaic battery with an output of 4 volts. I see. An output of 6 volts then. So it needs to be orange, silver, blue, 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 orange, silver, blue. Yeah, so it needs to have 6 volts. Alright, let's give this a try. I can use these new discs to replace the old ones. I need to assemble a battery with the right voltage to power the telegraph machine. Just needs the right number of discs in the right order. Okay. Orange, silver, blue. 1, 2, 3. That's 2. 3. 4. 5. And 6. There we are. The battery seems to be working, and the telegraph machine now has a hum to it. I should tell the manager. The hotel's primary means of communication with the outside world. I wasted a minute. Seems to be working now. I should tell the manager. Hey, so I rifled around your stuff and fixed your machine for you. Pay me like 25 pence and we're all square. Alright, I want to look at this really quick. The Grand Seance. A gathering of intellects interested in esoteric matters, regardless of sex, color, or creed. Join renowned mystic Carmina Mantovani as she leads us in the most advanced crossing of the veil as yet witnessed by mortal man. No wobbling tables, distant moans, or questionable planchettes here. See the spirit for yourself, and better yet, speak with it directly. So this is what they're here to do. To talk with a ghost. That cannot be possible. I have heard of seances before, but always the spirit speaks through a medium, a person, or an object. Surely all fraudulent and spiritually dubious. What on earth was Evelyn Dean doing here? Her father did not strike me as a spiritual man, nor one who would allow his child to stray so far from his sight that she would end up here. She could end up here of all places. Who was this woman? Alright. Let's have a talk, dear man! Hello?
May I be of service, Mr. Ward?
I got someone to talk to you about. Ooh. That's what they look like. Okay. First, a bit of good news for you, sir. The telegraph machine is fixed. You can thank me with a good old shot of rum.
Your telegraph machine seems to be functioning.
Is that so? Mr. Hunter must have slipped in unnoticed and fixed it. Then you'll have to excuse me. I have messages to send ahead of tomorrow. I will be in the telegraph room should you need me.
I get the feeling that I was supposed to push him in there.
You shouldn't be waiting much longer for your room, I assure you. It will be ready by midnight at the latest.
Well, enjoy your time in the telegraph room. I shocked quickly. I don't know how long I'll stay in there. Character locations, points of interest, and rooms can be viewed on the map. Press 4 to access this. I knew he was hiding something. This is the map. The yellow arrow indicates where Ward is. You can also see where other characters are. Characters will change position every hour, so be sure to keep an eye on the map. New areas will be added as the manor is explored. Ooh, okay. Let's have a look-see then. Alright, first and foremost, your coat, good sir. An outdoor jacket. There is nothing in the pockets. Blast. Alright. Plenty to interact with, but not everything here is valuable. A hat box. An empty hat box. Blast. Okay. Letters. Mr. Varley's mid-draft orders. He's requesting payments hold off until this event is over. If I want to determine whether anything suspicious happened to Miss Dean before I retire for the night, then I am running out of time. Thanks for reminding me, game. I don't have that. Okay. What the? Okay. Entertainment schedule. Lovely picture of a skull. Alright, let's have a look-see further. Complaint letter. Okay, ads are coming up in 4 minutes, so I need to make this quick. A letter complaining about the housekeeper and her overfamiliarity and curiosity. Useless. Letters requesting gramophone records for the rooms, respectively for the drawing room and bedroom of one Dr. Callahan. What's on the clipboard then? A record of who was in which room. Useful information to have. There's something under it. Hey. I think this... Yes. This is Miss Dean's departure letter. On his desk? Strange. He must have been examining it when I arrived. It's signed. I wonder, does this match her signature in the sign-in book? Are there any differences between these signatures? Yes. squiggle right there. There's a break right here, and the D is not squiggy enough. These signatures are close, but they don't match. Somebody else wrote this letter of hers. But who? And why? You've gathered enough evidence to craft a hypothesis. Evidence provide keywords for each hypothesis. Press 1 to access this. Ooh, things are coming together. Press Make Hypothesis to open the Hypothesis panel. Complete a hypothesis by filling in the missing words using keywords gleaned from evidence. Press Consider to determine if you are correct. Alright. So then. Miss Dean's departure. No. Miss Dean's departure letter. Nope. Okay, now I get it. Miss Dean's departure letter is forged. What if... I know what happened here!
So, Miss Dean didn't leave the hotel. And somebody wants us to think that she did. But who? Can I learn anything about the culprit?
I don't think they knew Miss Dean.
I can't rule that out. I have many close friends whose signatures I wouldn't know at all, much less be able to replicate them with any accuracy.
Okay. What about they knew Miss Dean?
Nothing suggests a relationship or lack thereof. They could just as easily have seen her signature in the sign-in book as I did.
Well, they can write for sure.
Of course. Educating the people over here isn't exactly the Crown's highest priority. As a result, literacy rates are low enough in the west of Ireland. The fact that this letter was written at all is a useful clue to the identity of the culprit behind whatever has befallen Miss Dean.
Well, ads are coming up, so I gotta take 5 for now. I like this concept. It's stressful, but I like the fact that I can only take so many actions to really figure out what's going on here. It's a different take on the detective formula, whereas most detective games give you, like, you know, puzzles to solve and all the time to do it in. This one gives me only so many moves on the chessboard that is an investigation. And it takes into consideration that this shit takes time. I like it. It gives me the feeling like from Persona, where you can't spend the entire game grinding. You do have to hang out with people, you have to strengthen things with each other, with your bonds with your party, you have to figure out the investigation overall. It's very interesting, and it's only divvied up by minutes? That's clever. That's clever. You get 100 actions. 100. Wow. That's really cool. So this is why Forrest recommended this game to me so much. Forrest is actively playing this right now, by the way, as far as I know. So it's cozy and suspenseful at the same time. Yeah. Very intriguing. Very intriguing. Alright. Before I continue on, we're going to wait for the Twitch audience to come on back. It's definitely one to keep an eye on. Next time it goes on sale and I have the extra funds, I'm definitely getting it. It's a good time. Some actions do take more than 1 minute. Ooh. Ooh hoo hoo. Nice. That is clever. Clever as shit. Oh, I like this. I like this. Now this is a game that challenges the expert detectives out there because it limits what you can do in a certain amount of time. And that means you can optimize your runs by failing and then trying again, knowing what's red herrings and what is actually going to get you closer to what you understand. Yeah, they do write. They can write, which is interesting. They're well educated, prim and proper. But here comes the end of the ads, folks. This is the best kind of detective game because it's like an elaborate puzzle with so many red herrings. They do not hold your hand, and I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. Alright. Miss Dean's departure has been solved. She did not leave the manor, though somebody wants people to think that she did. Facts about the culprit. Completing the hypothesis is critical to advancing the mysteries and finding Miss Dean, as each successful hypothesis will reveal facts about the culprit. Information you know about the culprit will appear on the panel to the left. Use it as the story unfolds to eliminate suspects on this screen. For now, it's time to get some rest. Oof. Sherlock, this ain't.
Mr. Ward?
Oh.
Mr. Ward, your room is ready.
I can't get out that way, so, Woo! Can't let him know we were in there. I was just, you know, having a bit of a drag on a cigarette.
Mr. Ward, your room is ready.
Ah, well, thank you, my good man.
The porter shall meet us there.
Aye. Understood. And the demo continues. Well, okay then. So much to look at. What is this? I'm too intrigued to not let this go. A strange contraption. I wonder what its function is. What is it measuring? Anything of note? What is this? Closed in preparation for Saturday's evening ball. Ah, I see. Must be measuring ectoplasm. Maybe. Alright, let's have a chat with our good man here. Mr. Varley?
If you head up the stairs, the porter will show you to your room.
Aye, alright, alright. Water closet. Wash closet, whatever. If it says it's time for rest, I say it's time for rest. So let's indulge the man. Wait a minute. Why are all the great detective games in a Doom engine, guys? I'd like to know. Inquiring minds would like to know. There was this, then Mouse PI. 2D art like this has a funny way of taking the medium in some of the greatest aspects. That is brilliant. I pity the artist who had to draw a full 360 of every character in this game. Doom is good. Doom is good for mystery, apparently. Ah, brilliant.
This room's yours, sir.
Number 4. Thank you. Boy. They need to... They got some interesting compression on these voice actors. Hello? Somebody's out looking at me. This statue here. Edward Blake, the founder of Blank Manor. His outstretched hand makes him almost Christ-like, though he was anything but a savior figure. Intriguing information to know. Thank you.
Well, this is your room. Breakfast is served at 9 a.m. in the East Wing dining hall.
Oh, breakfast sounds good.
Nice chance to meet your fellow guests, that. Anyway, sleep well and all that.
Seem like you're enjoying your job, but let me have a good look at you, sir. Up and down, head to tail. Sunken red eyes. His eyes are red, as if something is irritating them. There was salt in another room. Maybe he's got some allergies here and there. Unusual Celtic cross. A Celtic cross, though it seems somehow different to many I've seen. Someone threw pocket sand in his eyes. I mean, it is a hotel. People can be unruly like that. Shaky hands. He seems to be suffering from some kind of tremor. Maybe he's got some kind of fix he has on his lunch hour. Maybe a guy's a vet and got PTSD. There's a lot of interesting things about this man. But let's go ahead and take our leave.
You almost have it, sir. Room 4.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, just making sure you're keeping an eye on me. Not an idiot who's, yeah. Good day. Ah. Pleasurable accommodations, this. I think. Phew, alright. My luggage. I won't unpack in case I find myself needing a hasty retreat. Pleasurable painting. Warm fire. Nothing out the window yet. Whew, what kind of carpet is this? A thick rug with an unremarkable design. Aye, that it is. Alright, we'll spend the last of our time. I doubt I'll sleep well knowing this damn thing is lit. Oh, don't tell me you're going to try and put it out first. Dressing table. Is anybody here before me? Nothing of note. What's on the old gramophone? Absolutely nothing. Fine gramophone. Not the kind of thing I was expecting to find in my room. Stranger still. It does not come with any recordings. Alright. Hello? Guide to local flora and fauna, though the locale in question seems to be in the north of England. Quite a useless thing to have in a nightstand. Maybe it's just for reading. Nothing in there. Alright. Dressing screen. Little of interest to me in here. Yeah, that's fair. It is a hotel room. Those are just normal antlers, right? Surely. Freshly dressed with good quality sheets. I should rest. Yeah, we can take a rest for now. I wonder where the end of the demo is. Hey! Gulp. I don't want to look behind me, do I? Weeping angels. Oh, joy of joys. My footsteps are deafening, by the way. So sorry about that. Hi. Size 18 shoes. Oh, joy of joys. I'm back home. Yay. Huh? What in the name of Chuck is... Yeah, I just traced a mysterious rune that appeared before me for no reason. It's fine. Alright, one thing I'm gonna do really quick. Just in case. Ah! It's a dead end. How pleasurable. Oh, it's not a dead end. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, I think I understand how this works. That somehow worked. I'm not good at those puzzles, by the way. Let it be said. I am not good at those. Alright. Stonehenge called and said they wanted their, missing piece back. Oh, bother all. You're gonna have to do a lot of them. Where do I even begin with this one? That somehow worked. I don't know how, but okay. Time for some geometry, says Cthulhu, jauntily. The voice says... The voice says... Tick-tock. 'Tis... That is 8 a.m. If I'm reading my Roman numerals correctly. Yep, 8 a.m. Oh boy.
Oh, my head. I don't feel rested at all. What was that dream? So vivid. Despite my tiredness, I've woken with a new eagerness to attend this event seance. Given I only learned about the event last night, I find that odd.
If you're some kind of man of holy order, it is very odd.
What on earth was that?
It isn't storming still, isn't it? Hello? Day 2, Saturday, October 30th, 8 a.m. Atrium. This demo goes on forever. Oh dear. Oh, bugger all.
How fast must it have been going to break through like that, Mr. Hunter?
Hard to say, Mr. Sham. Some of the wood up there needs replacing, so all they had to do was hit the wrong pawn.
Mr. Hunter must be the groundsman. Oh. Given the attire, He is likely Father Lorcan Sinnot. Nice name. Those whispering women. Only one matching pair signed in at the same time. A Mrs. Victoria Lau and a Miss Ivy McLeod. McLeod. Maybe that's it.
What is happening here, Mrs. Joyce? Myself and the Marquess were in a meeting with Miss Mantovani.
Ooh, that's Carmela. That is the
Oh, sir, safe
medium.
were a crow. Poor thing was dead on impact. But don't you worry, we'll get this cleaned up in no time.
Mrs. Joyce looks to be the housekeeper. She's also got one of those funky crosses right there. And an unassuming maid. Look at this perspective
Marquess.
work. That's Jonathan Blake. He's heir of this estate.
Miss Murphy.
I was just coming to get you for young Master Walter. He won't eat alone. The food'll go cold for long.
Walter Blake, I see. He is current heir, and this is the current lord of the manor. Miss Murphy must be the cook.
Then I shouldn't keep Walter waiting any longer. Come, I shall leave the rest of you to it, and trust everyone to have a good day.
The Marquess of Doon, Jonathan Blake. Would the boy in that painting be the master of the house, Walter? The commotion seems to be drawing a crowd. Is this everyone then? Everyone except Miss Dean, of course.
What's all this about a dead crow? Would that be a bad omen for anyone traveling today, yeah?
I'd believe so, yeah.
Please, Mr. Coventry. Oh, Finn's being here is bad enough omen.
They got those strange crosses, too.
Right. Some decorum, please.
Aunt? Then perhaps this is our Ruariri and Fiad Callahan. Oh god, not... Those... Okay, those kinds of names trip me up quite a bit. Oh, what the...
She said far worse about me, and it all true. Aye, it's a bad omen, Coventry. No doubt about that.
Rory, okay, thank you. Well, you said the druids were up to no good. You called it. Mr. O'Finn. He wasn't in the sign-in book. He must be the X. Yeah, by that walking stick, I'd say.
A bad omen. And it didn't show up in your cards, Mrs. Erickson. Oh my.
There they are, the druids of the old ones. Hazel
Show
Erickson.
some respect. Mr. Dupre, can't you keep your woman in line?
Lord Dupre and the woman in mustard, that must be his wife then.
Or is your dynamic the other way around?
Oi! That is rude to question a man's manliness in this era. That is mighty rude and forward of you.
Mrs. Darcy is not my woman, Mr. Scarrett, nor am I her man. We are people and belong only to ourselves.
Feisty yelled a lot of them. Interesting diagram there on his necktie. Necktie probably wouldn't be the correct term for it. It might be something else.
Actually, the cards are more of a...
Time to pull out the fight stick.
a guide. They reflect...
I don't think you're about to be interrupted, madam.
Is there a need to prove yourself, Mrs. Erickson? Huh?
A Frenchman. A French accent. He is likely Mr. Toussaint, then. By process of elimination, then, that distracted man must be Cathal O'Mara. and those remaining women, those remaining women, the lady on the right looks more like a Barbosa than the other a Quinn.
Speaking of late arrival, who is our newest guest?
Oh, shit, everybody's looking at me now. Oh, yes, my name is Ricky T-Bones. I can't do an Irish accent worth a damn, so I'm just gonna stick with my usual one. Thank you. They're all looking at me now. Who am I, actually? That's a great question. Excuse me while I go hide in my room.
This might be a good time to mention that breakfast will be ready at 9 a.m. in case anyone wants to return to their rooms and freshen.
This does feel like a realistic experience, though. Everybody comes out of their rooms and to see the dead crow on the floor. It's like, yo, what happened out here? This is exciting, man. Morbid curiosity, let's go. Saved by the bellboy. Hey, nice. That's how I know this is spooky doorway writing. One of those people must be behind Miss Dean's disappearance. But who are they all? They're all here for the seance. And some of them know one another clearly. Do they all know one another? Am I clearly an infiltrator? I can't think on that too much, or I'll grow paranoid. All I can do is the job. Investigate her vanishing and probe into these people. One of them is behind it. The more I can learn about them and their reasons for being here, the better chance I have in finding her. I should make a record of their movements. It might be helpful to know what their plans are and when their rooms are free. Well, I think this is a whole can of worms, but I'm gonna go ahead and stop the demo. Personally. It's good. It's a lovely game. I think it's gonna be fantastic, but I think I want to save the rest of it for when I actually own it. Eventually. So I'm gonna have to call it here, folks. I'm hungry and I gotta... It's almost over? It's almost over, you say? 99%. Okay.
Un moment. Monsieur? You
Aye?
would be, Declan Water.
Okay,
right?
okay. Centurion informs me it's 99%, so... We'll see when it ends. We'll probably wrap up before 3 hours are up. I am Declan Ward, unfortunately for you.
Allow me to even the playing field, huh?
This is the demo, yes.
I am Etienne Toussaint, a debunker of fraudulent mystics.
Ooh, you're a doubter here then.
And it's the topic of fraud I wish to speak with you on.
Should have ended around here, I see. Let's have a look at you real quick. Society of Psychial Research Symbol. Psychial Research Symbol. A crest which reads Society of Psychial Research. Notebook in pocket. A notebook worn around the edges, kept close to the hand. Alright. What do you know about Evelyn Dean? Do you know Miss Dean? We have met once or twice, but never exchanged anything more than small talk. She came off as pleasant, though I suspect there was more to her than she let on. Certainly, I was right, as it's clear to me now that many guests have a complex relations with that woman. What an interesting life she must lead. Alright.
I think not, monsieur. We're not done talking yet.
Hey? Okay. What would you like to discuss then? So, who are you then? So, Mr. Toussaint, tell me about yourself. I am an academic with particular interest in the supernatural, with what of it can be proved or disproved. Enough people work to prove its existence, but not so many try to mark where fraud begins. I take it from your accents you have traveled far to be here. Some distance, I will confess. 20 more minutes. Okay, yeah. No, I'm sorry, I have to call it early. As soon as the game lets me. I'm accustomed to traveling to England, London specifically, but this is significantly farther west. As for my origin, France. Paris. Paris nowadays. Though I was born and raised in Reims. Have you ever been? I've never left Ireland. I hope someday you'll have the opportunity. In the meantime, your country is quite beautiful in its own way. Very well. What do you make of this grand seance? You think the seance claims could be true? That they can actually summon a ghost and talk to it directly? You ask the wrong man, monsieur. But many things were considered impossible until they were done, no? I have witnessed many strange things in my line of business. From what I know of her, if it can be done, then Mademoiselle Mantovani can do it. Will you let me leave?
I think not.
Alright then. So, Mr. Toussaint has suggested there may be frauds at the event. Con artists hoping to take advantage of the more vulnerable attendees. Searching out fraud must be easy work at an event such as this. In what way, monsieur? It's a seance. Surely everyone involved in running it is a charlatan and the rest naive fools. Au contraire, monsieur. Many of the guests are true magical practitioners. But at a gathering such as this, there is likely to be somebody looking to take advantage of the more vulnerable attendees. Those who merely believe. What about magic, then? Okay. Mr. Toussaint, why do you know who I am? You know me, sir? Not quite. I know of you. It remains to be seen if you are truly the man I have read about. Alright, and this magic you discuss. Excuse me, but did you say there are people who think they can perform magic? Enjoy your lurking, Scylla. Nice to see you again, it's been a while. Sorry I have not had time to stop into your own streams. I've been very busy. Very, very busy. Excuse me, but did you say that there are people here who think they can perform magic? No. I said there are people here who can perform it. You are, I know, not of this scene, but believe me when I tell you. Magic, rituals, ghosts, it is all real. It is hard, of course, and expensive in what it takes, so it is not commonplace. Easier for some to fake. This is ridiculous. To you right now, maybe, but you are here now, and you will soon see many unexplainable things. So you want to talk to me about the unexplainable? Well, I've seen some strange things. Have you noticed anything strange happening about the manor? Ward's a non-believer, but he'll be made a believer soon. Oh god. I have noticed handprints on my mirror as if it were cold. Not the strangest thing. Or at least, I have seen stranger through my work. Hello, MD Inc. Welcome on in, welcome on in. Is there any other... the guests. Let's have a talk about them. You suspect someone, then? I believe most attendees are legitimate practitioners. But yes, I have my suspicions. Attendees and staff have their own problems to be solved. Solving these mysteries will help you uncover more about their relationship with Dean and their own reasons for attending the seance. You have gained enough evidence to solve Mr. Toussaint's hypothesis. After solving the hypothesis, Confront Mr. Toussaint to find out what your deductions have revealed. What are you playing? It looks cool. This is the Seance of Blake Manor. We finished the Hollow Mire demo earlier, and now we're playing this real quick. This is wrapping up very soon. Let's see. I believe most attendees are legitimate practitioners, but yes, I have my suspicions. My intent is to gain the proof that will discredit them. Let's form a hypothesis with you really quick. Okay. Mr. Toussaint's goal is to... Let's see. Coerce me into investigating a guest for his society. What if that doesn't make any sense? Fraudulence for his society, then. Doesn't make any sense. I see. Coerce me into investigating a guest for fraudulence. There we go. Had it in the wrong. Had something wrong. I know what happened here.
It seems Mr. Toussaint is here on a witch hunt and intends to force me to his side. I should confront him about this.
Very well. Confront! Your goal is to coerce me into investigating a guest for fraudulence.
Quite right. Excellent. I had planned to do it myself, but once I saw you, I knew you would have to help, Detective.
So, you do know who I am?
I am a detective, yes.
Indeed. I am an investigator of my own sort, you see. It would be foolish of me enter a new country and not read the papers, n'est-ce pas?
I'm a bit better renowned than I expected.
As for my own investigation, I have focused on Madame Hazel Erickson.
Ooh, the tarot card reader.
I'll get to the heart of it. She's an out-and-out fraud. About this, I have no trace of a doubt.
Okay.
My belief alone is not quite enough. I still lack evidence. Here, take this key. It will let you into room 19, Madame Erickson's room. There you can find something that proves the case. Of this, I'm sure.
What makes you think I'd do a thing like that?
My own curiosity is piqued. I don't know about you, detective.
That's your job, is it not? And you would want to keep your presence here quiet? No? You won't hear a thing further about your presence once you have heard it. Here, the key. I shall see you back with the evidence inside the hour. Yes? Otherwise, well, I will have to make an announcement at breakfast. You will be out no long after, I assure you.
And how do you expect me to get into Miss Erickson's room safely?
I believe I heard her discussing her plans with Monsieur Aufin. You might consider listening in.
I see, yep. This is a whole nother can of worms, unfortunately. I have to go make myself something to eat, sadly, folks. But this was a good demo. This was a very good demo. I think it's wonderful. I think it's amazing. I think it's a very unique concept. And I think it's a sell. It is a hard sell for me. But I need to go... Why not? I need to go take care of myself. We've played a lot of cool stuff today. Hollow Mire feels fantastic. Plays slow burn lovingly. This game, yes, unfortunately, Scylla. Yeah. It's a shame, but we've had a lot of good fun today. We played a game called Hollow Mire earlier today. And, oh wow. I didn't know those actually worked on my chat. Huh. But yeah. So got a lot of good detective games. A lot of good detective games we got to check out today, folks. But we do got more detective games to finish out the week. Tomorrow. That's a skeleton pun I only get to use for a couple more days. Or a couple more weeks. What is tomorrow's events? Tomorrow is Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Even more creepy stuff happening to us and around us. Yes, sir. Once again at 7 p.m. CDT, we will be exploring the next episode of Urban Myth Dissolution Center, a very beautiful pixel art game that will be a treat to all, I'm sure. But I have to go eat something, and I have to go. Might go chill more while arting. Gotcha. It's a good game. It's a visual novel, so I'm going to be doing all the reading essentially. But be tuning in from work. Yeah. All right. Well, I won't keep y'all much longer. We did go fairly long, so there'll be no raids tonight. Y'all got somewhere to be, and it is your pillow. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Have a good night, and as always, memento vivati. Memento mori. Eventually I'll remember to raid somebody again. If I wasn't so hungry. And enjoy writing your life story. Have a good night, everybody. And to those who watch the VOD, thank you very much for making it all the way to the end. Good night, Mr. Nice Voice Skeleton. Thank you, Scylla. Have a good night.